Yo, what's up, YTBC? It's the Boxing Mouth, and I'm back like lateral passing. Um, another the question I got to ask is, you know, who's Amir Khan? When is he gonna fight? I'm getting a little restless with this guy, man. Everybody is clowning on. I mean, like, and of course, race has something to do with it, but Amir Khan has been getting off with a whole bunch, man. Like literally a whole bunch. Like he's not fighting anybody. He's acting like he high power something weird, and we just really doing a whole bunch of mess, man. And personally, man, I really don't care who he fights at this point. Actually, I do care who he fights because it's people who've been calling him out. It's people who've been calling him out. And one person who called him out years ago was Broner. I would like to see that fight. That's a good fight. He talked about fighting Andre Berto, even though I want to see him fight Kell Brook. I don't care what nobody say. Kell Brook trying to get him though. Um, I want to see what he can do, man. I mean, he coming back after some time, and now it's time to get in the ring. In his element in fighting is speed, speed and boxing. So he can, well, the boxing element he won't lose, but that speed you do lose if you don't use it. That reflex. That's why Floyd is as preserved as he is today, because he's at least do a fight a year and he trains year round. So it just goes back to Khan. I think he about it or something, but hey, uh, he need to figure out something before. I don't know, man. He need to figure out something, man. Like I don't even know. I was watching the Danny Garcia Guerrero fight, and they had the top ranked welterweights, man. And I was like, okay, at this point, Khan need to be debunked because he's been inactive. Not only inactive, but he ain't even been fighting, good competition for real. So hey, I personally think, I mean, like I'm not trying to. I'm a fan of Broner, but I think he statistically should have been up there. At least like Sean Porter. Really, like in honesty, Sean Porter only person he really beat for real was Broner. Okay, and like Keith Thurman. Now he should be number one in that division, but some of them guys, like Danny Garcia, should be number one in that division. I think Timothy Bradley should be number one, should be in that top 10 division, but I don't think Amir Khan should, man. Like especially with the way if you compare the two, Broner and Khan, Broner has two losses, one loss by decision when he was knocked down, and another loss by decision where he knocked his opponent down. So that's just two losses, man. And they weren't to. And this was a Super Sam Maidana that he fought, and a very good, Sean Porter that he fought. So, I mean, sure, Khan beat Marcus Maidana, but let's be honest, that fight could have been stopped. Okay, it should have been stopped because Khan was walking around, twisting and doing ballet moves and stuff, trying not to get hit, and was getting clocked, man. I mean, like five good right left hand hooks over and over again. And credit to Maidana, man. Everybody knew at that time, not at that time, but when he was fighting Broner, Maidana was the hardest hitting welterweight in that division, man. He was for real. I don't know if like he should have fought somebody like Pacquiao instead of going at the Floyd. I would have wanted to see how Maidana would have done versus Pacquiao rather than Floyd, because we know Floyd was just gonna go in there and outbox him, even with all the pressure. But I actually wanted to see how Pacquiao would handle that pressure with him trying to be a pressure flurry fighter. So, but back to the topic, man. Amir Khan need to figure out what he gonna do. Uh, somebody need to take his spot in that top 10 in the division, man. I don't think he deserved to be there, man. I just don't, man. I can't understand why he's there. Like He's not fighting nobody. He keep swerving on Kell Brook, even though Kell Brook should be in the top 10 in that division now. I believe he should, because Khan is declining people, man. It's not like people don't want to fight him. He's just declining people. Like he just got options, and still calling out Floyd Mayweather, even though he ain't put in no work. So I don't understand, man. Now Manny Pacquiao did put in work to fight Floyd. Marcus Maidana did put in work to fight Floyd. Okay, I don't think Sean Porter, after beating Broner, should have got a Floyd fight. A lot of people do, but I don't think so. You know, people think Broner is Floyd, but it's two different. If you look at it, it's two different fighting styles. They both use shoulder roll somewhat. Obviously, Floyd is the king at shoulder roll and head movement, and Broner's flat-footed. We know that, but Broner delivers speed and power and accuracy, and he does use somewhat of a shoulder roll. So, like I said, man, it's just these people think that if they beat Broner, they get Floyd. Now, it worked for Maidana, but because of the way Maidana actually beat Broner, that's why it worked. So, I don't know, man. Khan need to figure out what he's gonna do. Stop chasing Floyd and Pacquiao. Seriously, man. It's time for you to build your own legacy, dude. They're leaving the sport because they're getting older. No offense to them, and I believe at 43 years old, or maybe even 50, y'all. Like I'm not playing. Like if Floyd trains like he usually do, he could last for a long time. But I mean, they're getting old, so it's time for Khan to start dealing with his people. Stop chasing these big fights, especially since you don't deserve them. Okay, please, man. Like I'm not spreading hate towards Khan. I'm just saying, man. Like he's making really poor decisions and holding off on fights and stuff. If he fight Andre Berto, he might have a little bit of a problem now, because Andre Berto deliver some speed and power. Of course, he won't outbox Khan. Khan will outbox him. Amir Khan should fight, y'all? He should fight Gorilla Mo Rigondeaux. That would be a perfect fight if they like did the weight and everything right. But I think Gorilla Mo Rigondeaux would win that, man. He's such a perfect boxer, man. Matter of fact, Gorilla Mo Rigondeaux would probably. I'm not trying to be decisive or nothing, but I think he would probably give Floyd problems too, because they're both such smart boxers, man. Like I was watching one fight with Gorilla Mo Rigondeaux, man, and when he got knocked down, I completely forgot about him getting knocked down because of how well he was boxing, man. He got up and immediately started outboxing. It was a pretty good fight. But Khan need to figure out what he's gonna do. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section, y'all. It's the Boxing Mouth, y'all. Peace.